Hello all my beautiful celestial beings, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Simone, and here on my channel I offer spiritual guidance to empower my celestial beings and heart-centered energy healing to help you align with your higher self. So if that is something that you are interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. For today's pick a card reading, I am doing a collaboration with a number of other amazing intuitive tarot and oracle card readers. And I just want to mention how grateful I am to be part of this amazing group of intuitives. We are all doing our own version of this reading about who your next lover or relationship is going to be. This reading is inspired by Valentine's Day and all the romantic vibes that February brings. So be sure to check out each one of those readings down below if you want to get the most detailed and accurate reading for this topic. You can find all of those channels linked down in my description box, and I'll also show each one of them listed on the screen now so that you can see everybody that's been involved in this particular collaboration. So I'm super excited about that. So if you are as excited as I am to find out who your next relationship or partner is going to be, then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and let's dive into these piles. Pile number 1 is the Malachite stone. Pile number 2 is a peach moonstone. Pile number 3 is the rose quartz. And pile number 4 is a clear quartz crystal. Now's your opportunity to take a moment, pause the video if you need to, and take as much time as you need to find which pile or piles most resonate with you. Once you have found your pile or piles, you can head on down into the description box below where I've posted the timestamps for each one of these readings. Please keep in mind that these are general readings, so take the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest. Those are most likely for somebody else who has also chosen that pile. However, I do believe that everything happens for a reason, so please be sure to watch that reading all the way through to the end to be sure that you receive the message or messages that drew you to that pile. Okay, let's not waste any more time. I will see you over at your reading. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 1. I have your pile right here with the Malachite stone on it. So I'm going to set your stone aside so that we can dive on into your pile and start off first with the tarot cards. Okay, so we have Temperance with Harmony. We have Ten of Wands with Responsibility. The Moon with Illusion. And lastly, we have the Sun with Happiness. So what I'm seeing from this reading so far is that the relationship that you're bringing in is going to be kind of a connection with somebody who's in many ways your opposite. We have the Sun and the Moon appearing together. We also have the Ten of Wands, but Temperance with Harmony as well. So I feel as though there will be challenges with the fact that you guys are opposites in many ways. So you may find that you kind of complement each other with these different either energies or feelings, interests, maybe even you might find there are a lot of things that just are opposite between the two of you guys. But despite that, you are creating a sense of harmony. So it's interesting, I'm also kind of getting a message of the North and South node. So it's almost as though this person that you're bringing into your life is meant to help heal you and help pull you towards where your soul is longing to go in this lifetime. But they're doing that by being somewhat opposite to yourself. So you may find, again, that this brings its own set of challenges. But as you can see with the Temperance card being the major arcana card here, to me this is really saying that you can work through these and you can harmonize. And actually, as you are harmonizing together, as you are connecting and learning and advancing through this experience of being together, you're actually growing as a couple and growing as an individual. You're learning to actually integrate these opposite energies together into the relationship. Of course, it doesn't always work if you're extreme opposites to somebody, but for you in particular, I feel as though this person who happens to be maybe the sun to your moon or the moon to your sun is actually going to be helping you grow, and there is a potential to create harmony in these differences. So let us keep going with some more cards. Let us see how you will kind of recognize them. I feel like in many ways they may be an alternating sign to you. Maybe if you are, for example, like if you are a fire sign, they might be a water sign. Or if you are an earth sign, they might be an air sign. Or some other type of opposite energy that maybe you wouldn't expect to get along with, but you're just really drawn to this person. Next, we have the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is showing to me that this new person coming in is actually a relationship that is coming after a difficult breakup or after leaving behind a certain type of person. I feel as though you're healing from a past relationship, and the new person that's coming in is actually going to be very different from that past relationship, especially because you have emotionally moved on from this other person. Yeah, so we have the Lovers card. So I am seeing with this Lovers card, this strong connection. So I'm sensing that the next person that you do bring into your life, group one, this is going to be a twin flame or deep soul mate connection for you, because you've been through other relationships that are difficult. You've done emotional healing, and I feel like you're coming around again for this next relationship at a level of new awareness about who you are, about what you're looking for in a partner. So this is a long-term relationship that is going to be your next relationship. And I also feel that it is going to be a very strong connection that actually allows you to really connect with your twin flame or your soulmate. Okay, and so twin flame and soulmate really just depends on where you're at in your soul's journey. One isn't necessarily better than the other. You can have plenty of deep connections with a soulmate connection, and really just kind of depending on where you're at with that. But what I'm also seeing with the Four of Swords is this is coming at a time when you are just kind of you might have even been putting off dating. You might have been taking a time to to work on yourself. This is when this new person is coming in, is you've taken some time to reflect, to rest, and now you're ready to go back into dating, or even you might just meet them out of the blue. It might be an unexpected meeting with the Moon card that you didn't know that you were going to meet this person, or you just weren't expecting to kind of fall in love with somebody at that time. So let's take a look at some oracle cards for some further energy as what you can expect from this relationship. But I do feel that this connection is going to be a long-lasting relationship. Clarity. It's going to be very clear, and spirit guide. Yes, this is a very deep spiritual relationship that your spirit guides are actually leading you towards. This is the next relationship that you are going into. So what I'm sensing is that there's more clarity in your life now. There's more clarity of who you are and of what you want out of a relationship. I also feel as though it is going to be very clear who this person is. It's going to feel so natural to be in a relationship or to connect with this person. That is why the Lovers card is coming through. That is why we have spirit guide, because this is your higher self guiding you towards your next relationship. And that's confirmation for those of you who are wondering. This is your higher self guiding you towards this next relationship. So let's see if we can get any insights on your next relationships, spirit animal, and messages from spirit animals about this relationship or about this person in particular. Let's see what energy we can expect from them. What do we need to know about this individual? Wow, we have Lion. This person stands out from a crowd. And I'm getting Leo energy as well. So you might be a water sign, or maybe you're just more introverted and this person ends up being extroverted, or vice versa. But they're almost going to be very, very confident in themselves, very self-assured, also very open and expressive about how they feel about you. And I feel like they're just bringing a lot of energy, a lot of powerful energy, motivation, confidence. They may have a very strong drive in what they want to accomplish, but it's the same, and it complements and supports your drive and what you are hoping to accomplish in this lifetime. They're wanting to help you. I do feel like this leadership type energy for them, where they are wanting to help you and support you and lift you up. And then it's kind of like a mutual energy, you know? So they're bringing just as much energy to the relationship as you are, so that you both can kind of move forward in your personal goals. I also feel like this person is still very independent. So even though they're very loving and openly affectionate, I feel like they're still an independent person. And they're not going to, in other words, like lean on you or take from your energy. They come to the situation and to a relationship and they bring their own energy. And that's really where I feel that energy of like lifting you up and allowing you to reach your goals and move forward in your goals, because you don't feel like you have to constantly, you know, carry somebody. They're in their own power. They're emotionally mature and intelligent, so they're able to meet you. And also, again, they might just be very outspoken, very much, because of Leo energy that I'm getting just from this Lion card. I am feeling like they are very showy, or that, like, again, it's going to be very clear when you meet them because they stand out in a crowd to you. All right, let's see some final oracle card messages. We're going to pull from this deck, and then I do have one more deck to pull from. Let's see what other energies. Okay. Healing. All right, this person is coming to you after a lot of healing, but because of the Lover's card as well here, I'm sensing that both of you have been healing. Both of you have been in a phase of healing yourself. And as I mentioned too, kind of like understanding, gaining clarity in who you are, what you want out of a relationship. So this is a relationship that comes after a time of healing. Wow, purity. We have purity, and we also have enchantment. There is something magical about this connection. We have, especially because we have like the sun with happiness, we have the moon with illusion, and then we have enchantment. So there's this almost like feeling of being enchanted by this person right away, which might be why they stand out so much with the Lion energy. But also there's a purity of heart here. So again, purification and healing are side by side, are kind of surrounding enchantment, which is showing me that you've purified a lot of the energy from past relationships. You've healed them and you purified them. And I feel like both of you are almost instantly just going to be enchanted with each other by each other's energy. Because as I said, there's the sun and the moon. So you are both maybe even at kind of polar opposites, but complementing each other and revolving around each other. So I feel as though this is going to be a very harmonizing relationship. I feel as though it's going to be a long-term relationship, and it's going to come after a significant time of healing. So you may feel like you're in that phase right now. You're in that space where you have kind of purified any past wrongdoings within yourself, like the energies of past relationships that are no longer serving you. You're releasing those. Now this relationship, as we saw before with the Ten of Wands, does not come without its own challenges. But as I mentioned, with the major arcana being Temperance, we're seeing that you both are able to harmonize and work together through any differences, but in a way that creates healing and creates a deep connection. Okay, group one, let's just finish up with your oracle cards. So we have Hand in Hand and Uplifting. Yeah, you know, this is so awesome because this is really just the strong energy that we were seeing before. And I also mentioned a lot about them lifting you up versus kind of like keeping you from reaching your goals. And Hand in Hand, it shows me that even though you guys are having a lot of opposites about the two of you guys, you know, there's a lot of things that are different, but they complement each other. So you're walking together into the future and uplifting each other to reach your goals. So you might both be very motivated and very ambitious, but you're coming together to support each other in these ambitions rather than either, you know, like one person bringing the other one down or the other person like not being understanding about maybe being more independent at times versus and wanting to focus on your goals versus like always doing what the other person wants to do. No, you guys are a strong team and you lift each other up so that you can both do what you both want to do and have a support system in the relationship as well. So that's going to do it for this reading though. I hope these messages were helpful for you. Please don't forget to head down into the description box below where there's a complete list of all of the different intuitive tarot readers who have joined this amazing collaboration that I'm so grateful to be part of. And I will also show a list once again of all of the participants on the screen so you can check them out. But all of them will be linked below so you can see even more messages. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's going to do it for this reading though. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 2. I have your pile right here with the peach moonstone on it. So I'm going to set your stone aside so we can dive on into the tarot cards first, find out what your next relationship is going to be like. So let's see, we have the King of Cups. Oh, we have the Wheel of Fortune with Fate. We have the Fool with New Beginnings. And we also have the Eight of Wands with Communication. Oh, this is such awesome energy, group 2. I'm really sensing that you're meeting somebody who is just so kind and also very confident and open in their own emotions. I feel with this King of Cups energy, this is somebody who is not afraid to express their emotions, not afraid of strong emotions, is able to support others in their emotions because his energy is not fearful of deep emotions. So I also feel this individual is very healing in their energy, in their presence, and very much attuned and aligned with their own spiritual self as well. The King of Cups is just such a healing, watery energy, but in a very grounded and confident way. And he's able to offer this energy to others. So whoever this might be, male or female, they're bringing in the King of Cups energy for you. And I feel like this is just going to be so healing, so uplifting, just this warm, kind, understanding energy for you. And then we also have like the Wheel of Fortune here, the Fool. These are 2 major arcana cards we have with New Beginnings and Fate with the Wheel of Fortune. This to me is just really lucky circumstances of how you guys are meeting. And not just that, but showing that the next relationship you're entering into soon is going to be one that is meant to be. I mean, this is a destiny type of a card, fate, and it's a positive destiny, you know? It's something that's meant to be. I feel too, as you're kind of like with the Fool and the Eight of Wands, I almost get this feeling that you probably don't already know this person. This is a new person that you've never met before. I also feel like they might have somewhat of a young soul where they just are very positive. They bring positivity. They bring this bright, excited, motivated energy that is optimistic and like always looking on the bright side of things. I just feel like they're even like just a lucky person to have around. And I'm seeing with the Eight of Wands too, that it's kind of unexpected how you guys meet and how you connect. But the Eight of Wands and the Fool is kind of together, giving me the impression that you don't already know this person, but that they're going to be coming towards you very quickly. And they're going to be kind of reaching or out to you, or somehow you're going to communicate with them or meet up with them very quickly. So this is a brand new start. This is a brand new type of energy too. So you might have been in past relationships where you were not able to express your emotions or get support for your emotions very well because of a past relationship. So in this case, this is somebody who is very, very much comfortable in their emotions and talking about these types of things, talking about their inner feelings, their thoughts, wanting to kind of go deep with certain topics, maybe especially spiritual topics. So this might be a good fit for you or what you've been looking for, because we do see the Wheel of Fortune and Fate. So I feel like if you've been feeling like you've been down on your luck with past relationships for a while, I do feel like this next one is going to turn things around and come in and bring you this like nice fresh energy, and also be long-term because of the Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing. This is meant to be. So this is awesome energy for my group twos. Let's keep going with some more cards. All right, we have the Two of Swords came out right away, but let's keep shuffling for some even more messages. Again, with the Two of Swords, I'm feeling as though you just, you have not met this person yet, but let's see why the Two of Swords came up with a few more tarot cards. So this wanted to come through. Seven of Pentacles. Great. Yeah, this does seem like, okay. And we have the Two of Cups. Yes. And Three of Wands. Okay, and the Death card also wanted to come out, so I'm going to keep that there. So let's see, just kind of all these energies coming out at once. It feels as though you are just about to kind of make a decision in your life when this person comes in. So you might be feeling even kind of like unsure of what to do next, or unsure of how to proceed. This could be in relation to, you know, dating or other relationships. But I feel like there are things that you've put into place beneath the surface that are leading towards this connection. So if you're worried about, well, what do I do? What do I need to do to find this person? Like, what do I need to do to meet them? Don't worry, because it seems as though you've already kind of set things up. Because look at Three of Wands. This is on the horizon for you. And I feel as though with the Death card, this is similar to the Fool energy that we were talking about before, about this new beginning. There's certain things that ended or that will be ending that is setting this in motion for you. And this is already happening because this is fate. Remember that this is fate. So it's not as though you are going to make the wrong decision. You're not going to make the wrong decision in this case, because everything is already working in your favor beneath the surface. You can also see from this card that there is a strong element of family. So this person, you may be having children with this next relationship. It seems as though this is leading you to pregnancy or having children with this person. So that's super, super exciting. It is going to be a long-term relationship, really positive for you guys. And check out the Three of Wands, because this is the energy letting us know that this is coming on the horizon, along with the Eight of Wands that also is giving the same energy of, hey, this is not only is this on the horizon for you, but it's coming in quickly with that Eight of Wands energy. It could have to do with travel as well, that you might be moving or you might be changing things. We have the Death card that appeared over Eight of Wands together. So there's changes happening in your life right now that may be even difficult to keep up with. Like a lot of big changes might be happening, or you might be leaving things behind. And if it's not right now, then it may be just right before you're able to meet this person. Because remember, judging from this energy right here, I don't believe that many of you guys have met this person in this lifetime yet, in this current energy when you are currently watching this video, but this is a timeless reading, so keep that in mind too. So whenever you're receiving this reading, you might be going through some of these things, and I'm giving you that confirmation that all of this is ending and changing for a very good reason, and that is to let fate in and to let this new love interest, this new relationship in, which is actually going to be the one that you have been asking for. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to pull some more oracle cards for some further energy. And I apologize if my voice sounds a little different. I'm actually getting over a cold. All right, I want to make sure I pull out psychic abilities, and also we're going to look at compassion. So we had a lot of cards come out for that, but these are the two initial ones, and we'll pull one more, I feel like, because I feel as though there were a lot of cards that wanted to come out for you guys. We're seeing somebody also who maybe has some psychic abilities. I mentioned that the King of Cups tends to be a healer type energy or spiritual person. They may even also possess their own level of psychic abilities and be able to tune into those abilities. You might yourself feel this way too. And this also is giving me the impression that the two of you may psychically be connected right now. So this happens a lot with twin flames, where you might psychically connect before actually meeting the person. So I think you might be gaining, maybe you'll have a dream about this person, or you might just have some, feelings or emotions that come up for you that you're not sure where they're coming from, or like feeling like energy, and it could be coming from this person. So you might want to hone those skills a little bit, tap into that a little bit more, see if you can connect with this person. But I'm getting the sense that you may already psychically be connected with them even before you meet them, which means when you do meet them, you're gonna be like, I know you. Like I sense your energy before I even met you. So that way you know you're with the right person. So next we have compassion. And whenever I see this compassion card, I always think of how she's healing the world with her hands. So that's telling me not only is there's a psychic connection here, but there's a healing connection here. You may be a healer yourself, and you're connecting with this person because they are also a energy healer. And I do feel as though this compassion is something that you both are going to have for each other, and have that empathy that maybe you've always wanted from a relationship, but never could have. Sorry about that. So I just had to change my battery, so if the camera angle looks a little different, that's why. But let's keep going with the oracle cards, because I do want to pull one more oracle card from this deck to see what other energies. So I feel like this, oh yeah, so the final one we have is truth. This person is, I get the sense that this is a very awakened group, and I feel as though you're awakening to the truth. This could be maybe in your current relationship or in a past relationship, you were awakened to some difficult truths. And in this relationship, there's honesty. It's on top of being in your own truth and in your own confidence, there's also an honesty in the relationship, a compassion in this relationship. This person is going to be kind of bringing to you their honest self. They're not lying, they're not putting on airs or anything like that. They're honest and understanding. They're really being their authentic self. And I feel like you can be your authentic self in this relationship as well. So let's see if there's any messages from the animal spirit guides and what they have to say about this person, this connection, this relationship that's coming up next for you. Just want one card from the group twos. Okay, I'm feeling like this one. Oh, dolphin. And we also have the dragon. These both wanted to come up. And with dolphin, we have water energy, which is the second, we also have the King of Cups. So then we have water energy with the dolphin, but we also have dragon. This is a magical energy and also a spiritually enlightened energy. I mean, even dolphins just have a very spiritually advanced nature to them. And then dragon is a very kind of like a whimsical energy too, because I feel like this person has magic about them. I feel like they also are connected to the spirit realm in a higher sense. I feel like with the mirror too, in truth, it's almost like they're reflecting back to you aspects of yourself, and their enlightenment matches yours. You guys are drawing each other together because you are a energetic match, but in the best possible way. Because of Dragon, this is one of the spiritual cards of this particular deck, and it does have to do with the solar plexus. So because it represents the solar plexus chakra, I really feel like this person is grounding their water energy. And I also feel like together, you both in this relationship are working towards grounding this watery energy. In other words, being confident in yourself, feeling confident and grounded in your abilities and in your healing energy. I feel as though this person is going to help you do that. They may even act as somewhat of a spiritual teacher or guide for you in tapping into these energies and grounding them within yourself. So really, you know, with the solar plexus, this is a connection between the inner realm and the outer realm, being open and free flowing and grounding itself. So this is a really, I really love this energy combination. Dolphins are highly intelligent creatures that are often associated with spiritual connections to other realms. And there's also a very strong like romantic energy with the dolphin as well. I feel like they're always constantly smiling, but they also create relationships within their families, within their partnerships and things like that. So I feel like this is a very higher connection that you guys are sharing at a deep emotional level with all this water energy coming through for you. I also feel with the Dragon as well, just as a final note, is that like I feel like you're going to have a gut feeling when you meet this person. You're just going to have this gut feeling that you know them before, or that, you know, you're positive this is them. It's going to really come from like your solar plexus of this like gut feeling, like this is the person I'm supposed to be with. Okay, let's keep going with some more cards. We're going to finish up with a couple of these oracle cards. See what final energies or messages group 2 needs to hear about their next relationship. Wow, we have power. I'm also going to pull Sanctuary, which flew out. And let's get one more for my group 2s. Whoops. Oh, wow. Okay, and we have trust. So this is a powerful connection. We're seeing that also with really just Dragon too. I feel like that is such a powerful card. Dragons, you just feel this, not only this magic, but also the strength. So you have power, Sanctuary. This is going to be and we also have trust. So this is going to be a connection where there's honesty and you can trust this person. They're being honest about how they're feeling. They're confident in their emotions and their feelings. You know, they're not playing games or like, you know, trying to be someone they're not, or like putting on airs or anything. They're honest and confident in themselves. So they have no need to do that. And then there's this sanctuary of just like having a safe place. This relationship is going to feel like a sanctuary, a safe place for you, where you can feel protected and understood. So this is such a beautiful energy for you guys. Let's finish up. We're going to pull one more card in this Divine Lovers Oracle deck that was gifted to me by Angelic Revelation 144. She has her own YouTube channel, and she might even be participating in one of our collabs. Not sure if it's going to be in this one, but let's see. Whoa, that was a lot. So I'm just gonna put that back and wait for just one card for group 2s. There we go. We have lighthearted and calm. So maybe you just need calm in your life. You need security. You're looking for somebody who isn't going to be over the top and either like high anxiety or high stress or make everything about them, because they're able to like heal and help themselves. They're not about to make things all about them and like be in drama constantly in the relationship. This is a relationship that's calm, that's easygoing, that's lighthearted, that comes from a sense of like mutual trust and bonding and honesty. So I love this energy for you, group 2s. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already, but you are enjoying my readings. And please don't forget to head down into the description box and check out the other videos from the list of amazing other intuitives that will be doing a very similar reading to this one, so that you can gain even more insights about this next relationship coming in. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope that you enjoyed it. But that's going to do it for now. I hope to see you back again soon. Bye-bye. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings. I have your pile right here with the rose quartz on it. So I'm going to set your stone aside so we can dive on into your tarot cards. First, we have 9 of Wands with determination, Queen of Wands with passion, 6 of Swords with boundaries, and 8 of Swords with restriction. So I do feel as though this next relationship that you're currently bringing in might be something that you're trying to force a little bit. So just be aware that this may not be, if you have somebody specific in mind that you're trying to create a relationship with, this may not be the best option. If you're not sure who this is, then hopefully we can kind of tap into this next person so you kind of know the signs of who and what energy you're kind of bringing in currently. And this, of course, is just a general reading, and nothing is set in stone. So anything that you see in these readings, you can change, you can alter, you can adjust so that you can either continue on that path or shift or change it. Because what I am seeing is that this next relationship that you're bringing in may cause you to feel restricted. It may cause you to feel like your boundaries aren't being respected, okay? There may be some great passion that this relationship brings. So, maybe you guys have a passionate connection and you're super, super attracted to this person. But I do feel like, there's aspects of this relationship that may not be in your best interest. So it's important to see that if this doesn't apply to you, or if it does, just to be aware of the signs of a relationship that is testing your boundaries but not respecting them, or is restricting you from being your authentic self or doing what you want to do. So be sure you're not being held back from doing what you enjoy doing or what you want to do in your daily life. We also have, with the 9 of Wands and the Queen of Wands, if you are pushing past certain inner fears or pushing past inner red flags, then this could be an issue when you're getting into another relationship. So in other words, you might be really wanting that perfect relationship, but in some ways forcing it to happen. So just check your energy. Be sure you take a step back and take a deep breath. Allow this person, allow the best person for you to come in, rather than trying to force a new relationship. Or even you might just feel as though once you get into this relationship, you start feeling as though it's almost like draining your energy, and it's causing you to have to work really, really hard just to like work things out. Like it feels like you're doing all the heavy lifting. The other person isn't really taking your needs and your feelings and emotions into account. So it's going to be important to reflect on that if you do find yourself ending up in that energy again. So let's keep going and see what other messages or what advice the cards do have about this. We have strength coming through. Okay, let's see what else. What other energy does group, here we go. This also want to come out. We have 3 of Pentacles. Oops. Okay, let's see. So I am seeing with Strength, you know, you're somebody who maybe has had to overcome a lot in past relationships as well. There's a lot of inner strength here. And that's not going to, you know, this relationship might be restricting, but you're going to overcome it. You're going to get through that. And it is important to, you know, take note of those things ahead of time rather than doubting your own inner intuition that is saying, hey, that's a red flag. I feel like this person's not letting me be the person I want to be. We also have 3 of Pentacles, and we have the Moon, and we also have the 4 of Cups. Yeah, I do feel that it is important to recognize that whenever an interaction or relationship comes up that really tests our emotions or tests us, that it's actually here to help us reflect on things that are hidden within ourselves. So remember that things that we see in our external world are mirrors of ourselves. So if there's something about the relationship or about a specific person that comes into your life that is causing a red flag, maybe you've seen it in past relationships before, it's important to reflect on that deeply and really go into why that's coming up again for us. What aspect of ourselves is still attracting or resonating with that type of energy? We also have the 3 of Pentacles here, which is about recognition. So I will pull a card on that note, by the way. I feel like I should pull a card on kind of why we're seeing that energy again, why we're seeing the Moon, which is really the kind of something underlying here that's going on that is causing this energy to be coming in for you. There's something unseen, hidden about ourselves when we see the Moon come in. There's something about ourselves that is hidden that is teaching us. So with the 3 of Pentacles, this is all about recognition. So you might be feeling like this person is maybe giving you the recognition or supporting you. You know, they may be supportive of certain aspects of your life. This could be financial support, or it also could it could be that they are very supportive of your talents and they make you feel like you're being recognized for something really good that you're doing. You know, for example, like a career path or a personal ambition or craft or something that you're skilled at, you're getting recognition for. So this could be the timing when you meet this person or how you meet this person. But there's more to this person than initially you see, because I think some of the positive things are great and some of the things that they're complimenting you on and recognizing, maybe you even share common interests. So there's definitely a commonality here, but there's a little bit more beneath the surface that's actually going to be challenging and testing your strength. And we're going to pull a card on kind of what this is related to and why this person is being drawn to you energetically. Because a lot of these messages are going to be at an energetic level. All right, let's see. Yeah, we have the Tower energy. So when we see the Tower energy, this is things that are unstable in our lives that are kind of falling away. I do feel like this connection is going to be somewhat unstable. And so it's important to be aware of that, you know, be aware of red flags, be aware of how this person is making you feel. We have Knight of Cups coming through. Let's see what else. You know, I feel like the Knight of Cups is giving me the energy of maybe rushing too quickly into this relationship, or just kind of like feeling maybe wishful thinking about this. Okay, what I'm sensing is that this may be somebody who you already know, who you're trying to could either get back into your relationship with, or who you're trying to get into a relationship with because it's somebody you know and they feel comfortable to you. I also feel like if it's not someone you know, it's someone who reminds you of somebody who you know. Somebody who reminds you of a past relationship or like a past energy. It's a familiar person, type of person. This could be a friend of a friend. This could be somebody you meet partying or having fun, you know, while drinking or something like that, you know, like just kind of like your usual connection way of meeting people, and energy of people that you meet. This is like a similar connection, but we're seeing with the Four of Cups that, you know, it's going to leave you feeling a bit jaded about maybe dating or relationships. So the important thing here is to take note of this and reflect on this energy, so that if you do find yourself in this situation, or if you find yourself going into this situation, you can really take a moment and reflect on whether or not this person's really the best person for you. And also, if you're only going into this relationship because it feels comfortable, you know, it feels like familiar to you, even if it may not be the best thing for you. Because as I said, I'm not sure this relationship, this next relationship, currently with the energy that I'm seeing right now, I'm not sure this is going to really last very long or be that solid, stable person that you're hoping them to be. So just keep that in mind. Let's get some more answers with some oracle cards, group 3. So this is really an opportunity maybe to see if you are drawn to somebody currently, if maybe they're not, you know, maybe there's somebody better out there, you know, there could be somebody even better than this relationship. But I'm not here to tell you who to date or anything like that, because I feel like no matter, every relationship that we experience is part of our soul's journey. So there's no good or bad. But I mean, if you have an opportunity to maybe avoid a situation, and if, you know, if you realize and you get confirmation that maybe it isn't and it resonates with you, then maybe you can make that decision, like, actually, I don't feel like this relationship is resonating, and that's confirmation. So it's up for you guys to determine. But we have transformation. So this is a time for you to really change who you're drawn to, change kind of yourself and transform, so that you can get maybe even an even better connection than where you're currently headed. In other words, if you're seeing those red flags, if you're feeling that sense of restriction, that this person is not respecting your boundaries, or that, you know, this person is not being secure in the relationship, like they're not giving you confidence, or you're feeling like you have to force it, then this is a time to maybe pivot a little on this energy of what you're typically used to. Okay, let's see. I do feel too that this relationship, regardless, you know, if you do end up in the relationship, but I do feel like it is transforming you. Every relationship, as I mentioned before, every relationship is transforming us and is allowing us to learn new things about ourselves. Learn, you know, is this something that we want in our lives or not? So we get to figure that out as we have these different experiences. So as I mentioned before, there's no technically good or bad experience. Everything is meant to teach us and to help us expand and grow and learn more about ourselves. We also have talent, and we talked about a specific skill that you have. I feel like this is something the cards are just wanting you to pursue, but I also feel like this person, you might meet this person maybe related to this talent of yours. Maybe they have a similar talent, as I said, or like skill, a similar skill that you guys kind of relate to on. So that might be something. And then we also have financial health. So I mentioned like financial, and this is like 3 of Pentacles too. So they may be contributing to your financial health, or like they may, maybe even currently this relationship you're currently in. But I feel like this is going to change for you, and that you're going to be able to kind of pursue a talent of yours or career that's going to bring you your own financial health. So if financial health is an important aspect of this partner, I feel like they may offer that to you. You know, they may have like a good job, and that may be the first thing that draws you to them. Maybe that they're very secure in their career, and you know, they can provide for you and for themselves. But I do feel like this is going to be something that you're able to bring into your life on your own, or that it may just be something that is kind of like as a signal for you to know like which person this is going to be. But I do feel like you do have a special talent and skill, and they may connect with you on it, but also just in general, like know that you have that regardless of kind of like what they say about it. I also get the sense, because I'm kind of going back to the 8 of Swords with restriction, starting to kind of get the sense that this person may start out supporting you with this talent, but then they start to kind of prevent you from pursuing your talents because of their own insecurities, and they may end up getting a little jealous about your talents and then your job, maybe how much money you're making, they get insecure about it, etc. So just be aware that, you know, the universe is saying it wants you to pursue your personal talents and skills and not to give that up for a relationship. Okay, let's pull a few more oracle cards. We're going to pull from this deck, and then we're going to pull from one other. Okay, reflection. There's a time needed to really reflect on past relationships. This is going to help you if you're in kind of a pattern of similar past relationships that have not worked out. The universe is, and the cards and spirit is kind of trying to guide you towards reflecting on those, reflecting on what went wrong or what was a common theme in those relationships that went wrong. Again, reflecting as well on what you want to bring into your life is going to help. Harmony. Okay, so reflection brings harmony. It also allows you to find balance in your own energy so that you don't expect relationships to always require effort, like so much effort. I mean, of course relationships require effort, but I feel like for you, you end up being the one who's like doing all the work for the relationship, and the other person is not helping and supporting you in the way that you need it. But you almost feel like, okay, well, I'm never going to get that, or that maybe you feel like you're not used to kind of having a team in a relationship. And I've been through a relationship similar to that, if that resonates with you. I've also been through that, and it's really tough when that's all you know, and you don't know that there's this alternate option where you can have a partnership where the other person actually gives you the 50% that you need. Sometimes they give more than 50% when you need it, and then you can give more than 50% when they need it, but you ultimately balance out and you work as a team. And I think this harmony in the relationship is going to be really key for you guys, so that you don't end up in a situation where, once again, you're giving more than you're getting from this relationship. Expression. There is something that you guys are meant to fully embrace and dive into. And I feel like you may be, you know, Spirit's almost guiding you to do this rather than getting into this relationship. It's like you need this for yourself. Now, if there's a healthy relationship, you know, for some of you guys that allows you to do both, then, you know, by all means do whatever feels right for you. But I do feel like the priority here for you guys is to pursue this, and then from pursuing this form of expression and feeling like you're able to be yourself. And I apologize if my throat, if I sound like weird, because I'm just getting over a cold. So I've just been coughing a lot. But with this expression, this is your chance to fully be yourself. Like, you may feel like you can't express yourself in this relationship, or maybe in past relationships, but especially in this one, you feel like you can't express yourself and be your authentic self. So it's important for you to feel this harmony, this sense of expression. And you can do this through taking some time to really reflect again on your energy, what you're looking for in a partner, what you deserve, and healing that within yourself. I feel like whatever you're using to express yourself is going to be healing and helpful as well. Okay, we have warming up. Whoop. Gonna look at this one. Unbridled and attentive. So I feel as though these energies, just kind of based on the whole reading, I do feel like you're warming up. So I feel like right now is a great opportunity to really reflect and check in on your energy, because this, you know, the next person that you're bringing in, your energy is warming up for it. So you still have the opportunity to really shift your energy here and figure out kind of, you know, or maybe even you've met this. I kind of mentioned before that you maybe have already met this person. Maybe you're warming up in the sense that you are getting ready to maybe like get into a relationship with this person. So do feel like it's important to take some time to reflect. We have unbridled, which shows again this, I feel like there's a strong passion. Maybe you guys have already hooked up, or you're just feeling like this strong passion for each other. I'm not sure if that's going to burn up quickly or not. You know, just based on this reading, it feels like it may not be long lasting, because it may be so much passion, but the passion burns up, and then we find other things, you know, it's cracks in the surface that kind of become an issue later on. So, you know, if that resonates, then that might be your subconscious kind of giving you that heads up. And then we have attentive. So I feel that attentive in this case is really going to be asking yourself and paying attention to how this person is, who this person really is, and how they're treating you, and how, if they are allowing you to be yourself, if they're allowing you that freedom, then maybe you've gotten past this energy already. You've already had this kind of relationship. You've learned and you've overcome. But for many of you, this is going to be the next relationship, just based on, you know, the type of reading this is and what we're kind of asking Spirit at this point. So do you want, you know, do you want this unbridled passion, which isn't bad, and you could probably have that with other relationships too, but you might rush into something if you are kind of like drawn into this type of, you know, momentum of just like rushing into something with somebody who you just have this really strong, like passionate connection with, versus like the attentiveness of somebody who's going to really take their time with you and get to know you, care about your interests, your talents, how you express yourself, etc. So there's this opportunity here to kind of like choose between this. So maybe this is pointing you towards somebody who's more attentive to your needs versus somebody who kind of like, you know, lights your fire. But that doesn't mean you can't have both of these together. And I feel like maybe you've maybe feel like you can only have one or the other, because maybe in the past that's what you've experienced. But I feel like this is something that you can ask for from the universe, that you want both of these things together. And then you can align yourself with somebody who will bring that to you. So group 3, thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. And also go ahead and check out the rest of the tarot readers in my description box below. I have links to each one of their channels directly to a video just like this one, where you can find out what they say about your next relationship. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 4. I have your pile right here with the clear quartz crystal on it. So I'm going to set your stone aside so that we can dive on into your tarot cards first. Here, let me just put that somewhere you guys can see. All right, perfect. Let's start off. We have the Hierophant with knowledge, King of Pentacles with mentor, Page of Wands, innocence, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles with gratitude. Wow, so this energy of this person that is going to be your next relationship, there's a lot of stability here. I also feel like this is a family. This is somebody who you can start a family with. They're very secure in their finances. They are very secure in their career and in their job. I feel like what comes to mind is like adulting. Like this person is adulting. They've got their life figured out. They are strong in their beliefs and in their day-to-day structure. And also you may even find that they feel very much like almost like a paternal figure, where they are helping you, they're supporting you, they're guiding you. You might feel kind of like, I almost feel at times too, they might come across as like maybe like mansplaining, but rather whether or not they're male or female doesn't really matter. It's just that they're very like wise and they have an old soul. So they may come across sometimes like that, but I feel like you guys are going to really enjoy that because it allows you to be kind of fun and carefree, and they're going to really complement that with more of like a serious nature and more of a structured nature. So you might find that you like to be kind of more childlike and have fun, and this is gonna kind of loosen them up, but also you're going to benefit from somebody who really has their life together, but also not that you don't per se, but just that you appreciate them for really bringing that structure, that reliability, that loyalty to your relationship. I mean, even with the Hierophant or Hierophant, we have knowledge and mentor with King of Pentacles. So they may actually be a professor or a teacher of some kind in some field. They may be kind of like a manager, upper level manager or leadership type position that they have that is going to really be great. Like I feel like you're going to bring to this person, or you know, whether or not you are necessarily like maybe you have your life together as well, but I feel like there's going to be kind of this like playful energy that is brought to the relationship by yourself or just between the two of you that kind of really lights a spark between you guys. We also have gratitude with Nine of Pentacles. It's a very nurturing energy from the Nine of Pentacles. It also can mean pregnancy and family, and has kind of like a Empress type energy to it too, which is, as you know, all about fertility, luxury, enjoying the good things in life. So I feel like this person can monetarily support you as well, if that's been like a priority to you as well. Somebody who is maybe not completely going to support you, or maybe, but just somebody who like enjoys being the support system, working and being in that role, which, you know, everybody has their roles. Some people are going to be the breadwinners, or maybe both people. So it can be different in all different relationships, but that's just the energy of this person with the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant, of somebody who is very knowledgeable about what they do, who maybe even teaches others, or teaches you, maybe, you know, they're superior in some way, shape or form, that you really appreciate that they can guide you in that way. So I feel like this is really positive energy too. I also think, you know, this could just mean that they're older than you also. So they may just be, you know, somewhat older than you, and they bring their knowledge of kind of just having years on you to the relationship as well. Especially with the Page of Wands. So there may be, in some ways, there may be actually a significant age difference for this group, but that depends really on what you're looking for. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's pull this together. We did have Two of Wands come out, so I'm going to shuffle just a little bit more, just because so many cards came out. But let's see. Two of Wands kind of gives me the impression that you might even, I don't know, I'm just getting the impression with the Two of Wands that you may end up like choosing between two different people and ending up with this person because you trust them. You feel like that, again, like that material support. Now, they also might be, oh yeah, that's interesting, because we also have the Three of Swords. I also feel like you might, oh, they might be an earth sign. That's what I was going to say. I feel like they might be an earth sign as well. Earth signs do embody this energy of the King of Pentacles, and Pentacles represents earth. And then we have the Hierophant, which is very, again, another masculine energy, but like the grounding of this wisdom and being able to teach others in a effective way. So yeah, this could very well be a teacher. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands, Three of Swords, Two of Wands. I am, see how there's an Ace of Wands and Two of Wands? I'm getting the sense that you kind of choose between two people. It's almost as though one of these people breaks your heart, and so you end up in this relationship. This may be somebody who you choose instead of maybe the person that you were hoping would go with you. Maybe there's somebody you have your eye on, but they're with somebody else, or something like that is coming between the two of you. But this person is your next relationship. Okay. So I do feel like, okay, so kind of what I'm seeing is like you might be working through something with somebody else, or trying, or like it's almost like there's another relationship happening at the time that you meet this person, and it does not work out well, almost as though, you know, maybe this is even a past relationship where you realize like something comes between you and a past relationship. But there's a new beginning with this person that you're able to have, and they actually end up giving you everything that you actually wanted from the relationship. This is like a well-rounded, happy ending for you in this relationship, versus in this kind of other feeling of like not knowing which way to go, not knowing what to do next, maybe even feeling like, you know, something's between you and the person maybe you think you want to be with. This person is a definite yes for you, and they end up giving you exactly what you want. So let's pull one more card for the Three of Swords just to see if I'm missing any message for that, and then we'll keep going with some oracle cards. Group 4, Queen of Pentacles. This is so awesome because you're getting the Queen of Pentacles and the person is getting the King of Pentacles. So you guys really do complement each other. So you might both be very career driven. You might find that you just have a lot in common with this person. I'm getting the sense that either a career or some kind of travel or decision kind of takes you away from a different relationship, or yeah, like causes some stress or something like that. But I feel like this choice that you make is going to be a really great choice in the end for you as far as relationship and this person goes. I feel like you're going to make the best choice for you. Because I feel just from this energy, I don't feel like this is your current relation. I don't feel like this is your breakup with this person. I feel like this person may be somehow related to either a, you know, like either helping you out during a difficult time in your life, or coming after a difficult breakup. Not for all of you, but that's just kind of for some of you. This is kind of some mental anguish of choosing between things and it not working out, or like being disappointed by a certain circumstance, which then leads you to this realization or this new opportunity and option for you that involves meeting this person. So to me, that's really positive, but let's see some more energy. We'll see what other messages come out. Beauty. Oh, so I feel like this person's going to be pretty attractive and attracted to you. We have dreams. What I'm hearing with dreams is that you meet this person while pursuing your dreams and your passions, and that they share very similar dreams to you. This may be starting a family. I feel like they're just going to be in awe of your beauty and so attracted to you. Also with the Ace of Wands too. There's, you know, we kind of talked about this person being very kind of systematic and practical in their energy, but Spirit really wants me to go into how much of a spark there is between the two of you, and how much passion there really is, and how much they appreciate you and see you. It's almost like somebody from your dreams is your next relationship. All right, let's get one more card from this deck for group 4s. Okay. What else do group 4s need to know? Oh, here we go. Healing. So this is a really positive energy for this next relationship for you. I feel like it's healing. It's allowing you to pursue your dreams. It's, you know, for some of you, maybe you have a dream to start a family. And I get the energy of starting a family with this person. So maybe in your past relationship, you had to leave somebody who was not interested or did not have the same goals as you. Maybe you've always wanted to have kids, as just an example. Maybe you always wanted to have kids and start a family, and your past relationship you had to leave because they did not want the same things as you did. This next relationship is going to be with somebody who has those dreams that you have. Again, I'm saying start a family just because we have the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, but this could be any kind of pursuit and maybe even career choice for you. This is healing a wound for you, this new relationship, because it's allowing you to be your authentic self and to live out the dream that you wanted from that relationship. So let's see what the spirit animals have to say about this. Okay, we're getting the golden egg. Let's see one more card. Now with the golden egg, this is actually a spirit card in this deck, so it's kind of representing a chakra. We have the horse and we have the fish. So a horse is earth animal, and we have the fish with the water animal, water energy element, earth, and then we have the golden egg with spirit. So the golden egg is representative of the heart chakra, which is giving me, again, we have the card of healing. So this is showing that you're opening up your heart once again to somebody who's going to be very healing for you. I feel like this is going to be a deep heart soul connection between the two of you. I'm also seeing with horse. Now, horse often in our subconscious represents our partner and how we see them. So with the horse, I feel as though this is somebody who is going to be reliable for you and be your trusted companion. You know, I feel like there's somebody who you know them very well. You know what to expect from them. They're not going to, you know, stray from you, or they're not going to kind of like, they're telling the truth. Basically, they're being their authentic self with you. You know, there's no secrets here. They are who they are. And they're letting you know what, like your dreams are aligning with theirs, I feel. The horse also in its energy represents freedom. So I feel like there's this sense of like being able to be your true self and being able to pursue what you want to pursue finally. Like this relationship isn't holding you back like you may have felt in the past, being held back by your relationship. This is allowing you to be free to do what you've always wanted in your life, while also being with a companion who brings your heart joy. And lastly, we have the fish. Now with the energy of the fish, this represents a roaming energy. So I have another message kind of coming through for this group, which is that if you feel this constant need to always wondering what is in the future, you know, always wondering if there's a better option, this relationship is going to kind of test that and challenge you to stick with your own commitment and your own goals in this relationship. So because the world is coming out as well, I get the sense that you're going to be ready to settle down in this relationship, because this group may have a tendency maybe to even kind of like roam from relationship to relationship because there's always something kind of missing, or you don't feel free in the relationship. I feel like this person is going to give you your full kind of picture, so that you no longer kind of looking to the next thing on the horizon or always wondering about the next thing. This person is going to be that heart, that connection with your heart that is needed for you to commit to somebody. Also keep in mind that this is healing. So part of this process is going to be healing yourself, because remember that, you know, it goes both ways. Somebody can't necessarily give you everything that you need without you also supplying that for yourself and being in your own power. So just keep that in mind, that healing is part of this process, but that this next person really is going to give you what you want. So then are you going to stay, or are you going to continue to wonder if there's something better? That's really going to be up to you to decide. But I think this person can give you everything that you need. So it's going to be, you know, check with your own intuition on that, see if that resonates, but just be aware of that you have the fish energy here that's saying like there's this desire to keep going and to keep moving and moving and moving, but for the sake of this relationship, you might need to kind of pause and reflect and heal and check with your heart. And I think when you know, you will know. And I think in this case, you're going to know, and it's going to allow you to feel like you can finally settle down if that is what, you know, you are looking for in a relationship. Okay, as a final energy, we're just going to pull some of these Divine Dating Love Oracle cards. These were gifted to me by Angelic Revelation 144. So that's Angelic Revelation Rach. And she may actually be part of one of these collabs one of these days. I'm not sure if she's part of this one, but yet, just because not everybody, I'm not sure if the total list is out yet when I'm recording this, but she is part of the community. Oh, we have Victory. This looks very much like some marriage, but yeah, Victory. See, it's almost like after a long, like after a long time of people not aligning with your goals, like this person is going to be on the same page as you with your, what you see as a dream relationship. Can't hold back and tender. Yeah, so these are just some energies here, but we have what's interesting is like you're not going to be able to hold back from wanting to be with this person because there's just this connection there. There's this heart, you have the golden egg, which is really like this heart connection, this heart chakra connection. And we have tender. So there is going to be this beautiful connection with this person. It's not going to just be all about kind of the practical side of things, but judging from the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, this is going to be very much a practical, like they're going to meet all those practical goals as well, which maybe you've been missing one or the other, but in past relationships, like maybe in one circumstance, like practically and on paper, a person like fit perfect, but then like romantically or passionately, you weren't feeling it, but then maybe the other thing happened where, the passion was there, but on paper, it just wasn't gonna work. So here, I feel like you're getting the best of both worlds, really. So yeah, group 4, that's gonna do it for your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope these messages were helpful. Please give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know if you did enjoy it. Hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already and you do enjoy my readings. I would love that so much. And lastly, please don't forget to head on down into the description box and give those other intuitive readers some love. If you are joining me from those other readings, then thank you so much for checking out this reading and for joining me and clicking on my video. I appreciate that so much, but that's going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now.